ragazzi, adesso vi insegno l'imperativo. I will teach you the imperative. That's when you boss people around, basically, in a not particularly polite way. It's like, come here, sit down. The way I'm going to teach it to you today, though, it's the informal imperative. We can also be bossy to people formally, but that's a different unit. So today we're doing the imperativo informal. So these are our usual verbs: are, ere, ire, and isk. So as you notice, you can't boss yourself around. So your only choices here for subjects are tu, noi, and voi. The first thing I want to tell you is that we never state the subject when we're bossing people around. So this is rule number one. I do not want to hear tu or voi, noi. Don't want to hear it. That's there just as an indication so you know what we're conjugated. So lavorare, it's lavora. Okay, lavorare, lavora. Scrivere, scrivi. Which is, as you can see, scrivo, scrivi, just like it would be at the present tense. Dormire, dormi. Finisco, finisci. So the only one so far that you really have to pay attention to is lavorare. The rest is the same. Pretty much if you're writing, you put an exclamation mark. And this is the only one that changes as opposed to the regular present tense. Noi lavoriamo stays the same. Scriviamo stays the same. Lovely. Dormiamo stays the same. Finiamo. Lavorate. Scrivete. Dormite. E finite. All done. So this is the one that you have to remember. Okay? So if I say to one student only, work, lavora. Okay? Oh, all of you, lavorate. This is what happens when you do the negative of the imperative. Only for tu, only for the tu form, you put non plus the infinitive. So this is a bit unusual. It's not difficult to do, it's just difficult to remember. So non lavorare, non scrivere, non dormire, non finire. While for the other forms, it follows just the present tense. So non lavoriamo, non lavorate, non scriviamo, non scrivete, non dormiamo, non dormite, non finiamo, non finite. So far it's pretty good. Now we have our two main irregular verbs, essere and avere. So essere does this interesting thing, which is sì, sì buono, sì paziente. Siamo, this is regular, and siate, siate. Abbi pazienza. Abbiamo, abbiate. And of course the rule for the tu in the negative being at the infinitive stands. These are our two main irregulars, essere and avere. Those are the pillars of the Italian language. Then we have another list of irregular verbs. These are very familiar because these often make the list of irregularity. So andare, dare, dire, fare, and stare. So you have two options here. This is pretty much regular. Tu vai, tu dai, tu fai, tu stai is present tense. So you just do it without the subject. Vai, dai, fai, and stai. This is the unusual version, which, as you can see, it's an option. You can choose this one or this one. What you do here is, because if you're given an order, you begin quickly. So instead of saying vai, you say va, da, fa, sta. So what you did, you eliminated the vowel, and in its place you put the apostrophe. Dire is the one that really doesn't have an option. You can only do this version, which is di. Di with an apostrophe. This is an apostrophe, not an accent. The accent would be up here. This is to tell you that something got cut off. Va bene? So, that's pretty much the basic for the imperative informal. But I know that what you really want to ask me is, what about if you boss people around and you need to use a pronoun? Definitely a question that was on your mind. So, this would be something. Give me the book. to me. Okay, this is how we do it in Italian. For tu, noi and voi, you attach the pronoun at the end. It all becomes one word. So read it is leggilo. Read it to him, leggiglielo. It just becomes all one word. You have to imagine that you want to be really, really quick when you do give in an order. So you don't have time for spaces between your words. So leggilo, leggiglielo. Okay, so that's what you do. The pronoun that you would have used, you just put it right at the end. You don't have to eliminate any vowels at the end like you would instead for an infinitive. Here, just attach it and you're done. When there is an infinitive, the pronoun always goes attached to the infinitive. You drop the last E, like non leggerlo. Okay, so when you have an infinitive, that's the rule for everything. You always drop the last vowel and then you attach. So you might need the infinitive to do an imperative if you have the negative at the second person singular. So it's more complicated to say than actually do it. Fortunately, we do have our exception list. So for the exception list, when we attach, we pretty much just use the version with the apostrophe. But this is indicating that something's missing. Now we're going to attach something. So when we attach, we always add some extra glue. So here you have vacci, go there, va, this version, ci. And you put the C to attach the two words. Give to me, dammi. Give it to me, dammelo. Dimmi. Fallo. Stacci. Okay, so you always double the consonant when you attach the pronoun. Of course, this doesn't work for gli. The GGLI just doesn't exist, so that's the reason. Va bene? So whenever you have the gli, it won't work when you have that as your pronoun. All the others, double.